episode 2 with the Valley Song. It is 8:33. We just fired up the Facebook Live inside the studio. So we're doing live and local radio and then live streaming as well, which will become archive where the organization can take it and promote it, just like the Kappa Sigs did at Louisiana Tech. 2,000 views. Calvin Duncan Jr., 2,500 views. Well, for those who are looking at the screen right now, I have a bee. Is it a mama bee in the studio? Ruby Pie. Ruby, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing just fine today.
How did you get through the weather this morning? It's kind of storming. Did it put a damper on your wings?
Oh, no. I just flew right on through it.
I do applaud your moxie, as they say, but this is all for a great cause, and it's called Goodwill Lunching, and it's the second spelling bee. The first one was last year, but Ruby, take us back to, because it's a nonprofit, it is a fundraiser for Goodwill Lunching. Explain who you are and what you do.
Goodwill Luncheon is an organization here in town that we go into all the public schools, the elementary public schools here in Lincoln Parish, and we give the students there 3 free, and that says free, books for them to take home, and that's what we raise the money for, is to purchase the books.
Well, you know, and I'm flashing up pictures of the students taking their books, and because Goodwill Lunching, thanks to the kindness of the community and their financial investments, have bought these books. And Ruby, there is, I would dare say, probably a train of thought that's not necessarily true. And what I'm getting at is, people think, children don't want to read. That's not true.
That is not true. They enjoy reading, and they want their own book, and a lot of them cannot afford their own books, so they check them out of the library, but they have to take them back. But these they get to keep at home.
All right, so since last year's inaugural spelling bee and the money was raised, we'll touch on that because it was incredible in my opinion, but what have you done and where? Because I'm showing a spot of book distribution, and I think you also have like a box of books that you're working with CCA. Tell us about some of the programs that you've done since last year.
Well, we do have the book box. We have one at CCA. We have another one that we are working to put out at one of the parks here in Ruston that the kids can get their books anytime they want. We also do a Christmas gifts that we give to the students, some of the students at IA Lewis, that we provide Christmas for them, but our main focus is literacy and giving out the books.
Where did this idea come from? Because prior to you and Jerry getting here, I had never heard of this, and it's a tremendous community, entertainment as well as a surprising involvement. So where did this idea come from, an adult spelling bee?
We, in the previous town that Jerry and I lived in, which was Marshall, Texas, they always had an adult spelling bee, and it was very well received. When I came here and got involved with Goodwill Luncheon, I thought, well, this would go over, I thought, real good here in Ruston, and it did. It was fantastic last year.
So Goodwill Lunching, I'm going to guess less than 3 years old?
Oh, no, Goodwill Luncheon has been around. It's
I mean the local side here in Ruston.
Yeah, the local side has been around. But the spelling bee came from Marshall, Texas.
Gotcha.
But Goodwill Luncheon has been here in Ruston for years.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. I did not know that. Awesome. All right, so the event's going to take place a week from tomorrow. We're recording this. We're live on the Gregorian calendar date of the 5th of September, so it's going to be September 13th at the Bridge downtown community campus. There's still time to get a team together. Give us the details on that.
If you want to have a team, all you have to do is call me. I can be reached at area code 318-669-0542. There is a fee, but luckily we have some sponsors that will sponsor you a team. If you want to get 3 people together and come and spell, just reach out to me and we'll make it happen.
All right, so let's visit. I'm going to put up a video from last year's. There's a big bumblebee walking down the middle of the place where it all took place last year. The judges explained, everybody was, I want to use the word enthralled, E-N-T-H-R-A-L-L-E-D, I'm practicing, but everybody was like, the takeaway was that was a great event that you had.
It was a great event, and this year, luckily we have 3 sitting judges. Judge Bruce Hampton, Judge Monique Clement, and Judge Jeff Robinson that are going to judge. And this year, our caller will be Judge Jay McCallum.
Jay McCallum, so you got 3 judges, and last year, well, I think it's 9 teams. So far, we have 8 teams signed up. There's still time for you to get a team together. And as Ruby had mentioned, okay, great, thank you so much for the generosity of those that are sponsoring, but it's $150, because keep in mind, it is a fundraiser to get books for children. And oh, by the way, it's not just Lincoln Parish, am I right, Ruby?
It is only Lincoln Parish.
It is?
We
Okay.
go into the elementary schools.
I got you.
Yes.
I got you. All right, so $150. They call you, and then let's go to the event next week on Friday, a week from tomorrow. What do people, if they don't want to get a team together, they can show up as a spectator?
They can show up as a spectator. The tickets are $15. You will get a lunch. If you don't buy your ticket by Wednesday of next week, we cannot guarantee you a lunch because we have to let our caterer, Chick-fil-A, know how many lunches we need.
Right. Okay, so by next Thursday, the best way to do that would be to phone call you or Facebook. How's that work? What's the best way to get...
The best way to reach me is by phone.
All right.
I've given my number out. It's 318-669-0542, and I will meet you somewhere and get you a ticket, or we will have a will call at the front desk
Smart.
to pick up your ticket.
Now, when you go and meet these people, will you be wearing your outfit?
Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. It's just according when you catch me, whether I'll have my bee on or not.
Does Mr. Pie have an outfit as well? Because I think people would pay to see the Pie Bees couple there next week.
He doesn't have one yet, but he might have one by next Friday.
I bet. All right, so what have we not talked about here this morning to make this year even more successful than last year?
We want spectators out there. You can
Yeah.
bring your noisemakers, bring your cowbells, bring your pom-poms. Just bring excitement to our event.
Well, what was your takeaway from last year? Because you've been involved in these in Texas. This was my inaugural one. I think the reason I showed up was because I didn't have anything to do on that afternoon, and I live streamed it. And I'm just like, man, this is such a great event, a fun event, a community event. What was your takeaway?
I was very impressed. The community showed up. Everybody had a good time. We've had people that have reached out to us and said, hey, I need a ticket again this year.
Good.
And it's just having a good time, just a fun event. Kathy Cox will be our MC, so you know what Kathy Cox will bring to our event.
Yes, she will. Matter of fact, grab your hive, reserve your space now. It's a good time for a great cause. And I noticed that it says the spectators, if you want a lunch from Chick-fil-A, you call Ruby before next Thursday, did you say, or Wednesday?
Wednesday.
All right, next Wednesday. And then it also says here, friendly competition for plenty of cheering, and you use the word heckling. Was there heckling last year?
There wasn't much heckling last year. We did have some fun time.
Right.
But it wasn't much heckling, but you can bring it on this year. We've already got some teams. The winner last year was Century Next Bank, and we've already got some competition going on. But Ruston Rotary says that they're going to win it this year.
Oh.
We have a new team this year of Kiwanis. Mm-hmm. They're ready to win too.
Well, I'm going to give you my takeaway because last year, as I'm watching this unfold, unscroll, and, the teams drop out, it was the Holbrooks, Andy and Mary Elizabeth, and what's the name of their team? It was
Ruston Rotary.
Ruston Rotary. And then Century Next Bank just seemed to be the sleeper. They were there, but and then all of a sudden, boom, it was Century Next Bank. What did you think when all that happened?
I was impressed with both teams. They came ready. They've been wanting their words to study because we give them some study words. They do have, on the study words, there are a few official words, but the official words are kept very secret. They were given to the judges yesterday, so nobody has seen those words. But I can tell you they're a little bit harder this year.
well, if you don't know how to spell, a simple word, they're all going to be hard. But no, very impressive, and I'm looking forward to being there a week from tomorrow. The Adult Spelling Bee fundraiser for literacy. Please, if you're even thinking about it, get some friends together. I mean, it's just a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun. Let's, what do we have, 8 teams? Let's go for 15 between now and next Friday.
No, that would be nice.
All right.
Very nice.
Ruby, thank you so much for all that you do for the community. And how is the pollinating season this year?
Oh, it's just wonderful. It's going to be great.
All right, good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Back to the music here on the new Rue 102. Dinah Washington and Brooke Bainton. And baby, you got what it takes. All right, hang on. Well, there you have it. There's a lady with moxie, Ruby Pie. So get a team together and let's make it happen. Ruby, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.